Fifth time's a charm, right? Fish, welcome on in. Fifth time is a charm, I swear. We'll get it eventually. I can't even say will. I feel like it's Streamlabs or Phasmophobia. It's a whole load of things, man. I gotta tell you. Yeah, I know. You know, I gotta tell you, it's unfortunate too because I was really looking forward to doing the VR version of it, but I don't think my computer's strong enough for it. So I gotta figure out some hardware issues on that end. We'll definitely come back to it at another point. I love Phasmophobia. It's an amazing game, so I definitely want to get back to that at some point. Well, now that we're doing Pokemon, hang on a second. Let's set the room back up the right way. Now that we're doing it, you know, not so spooky. I've actually been meaning to try Five Nights at Freddy's for a while, so I am all about that suggestion. What's with this light right now? What's going on? There we go. Cool. Yeah, I mean, like, the other thing is, I've been, he pops in every now and then, but a good friend of mine and a member of the Barnyard named Chris, he has been clamoring in my ear for over a year now to do, you know, like Resident Evil 4, or you know, a Resident Evil Village, even in that regard. So I did, the idea spawned in my mind of doing Friday Night Frights, and I was like, wow, what a perfect time to, like, really introduce it now with, you know, Friday the 13th. I had all my tech set up with the VR for Phasmo. I had everything going, and then around like 6:50, suddenly my computer crashed, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. And so everything started lagging, and like the VR started lagging, and I was like, oh man, this is going to be an uphill battle. So I mean, I'm even surprised that the regular Phasmophobia was having a hard time with Streamlabs, or maybe it's Streamlabs, and I don't know. So we'll figure it out, and that's the way that cookie is gonna crumble. In the meantime, that's the wrong screen. That's not the right one I want. Hang on, I've got a game for you to capture. It's right here. It's right. It's right. It's right here. It's guys, I gotta tell you, I have never been a huge believer in Mercury retrograde until right now. Every literal thing tech-wise is going wrong. Every single element of it. I am absolutely blown away right now. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Oh man. I was like, I can't close another stream and do this again. I would just call it a night at that point. All right. Okay. So let's figure out what we're hunting. Ghost and Dark Pokemon tonight. That's what we're going to do for the Shiny Hunts on Friday the 13th. We're going to get spooky with Pokemon. That was always the plan. It was never not the plan. It was always intended to be the plan. Hey, actually, Fish, I can't do Flutter Me because I got Violet, but fun little theory going on here. This little crop circle that I was talking about last time. Apparently, if you plot the four corners, these four square corners here, on the Paldea map, they actually line up perfectly with the Ruinous Pokemon. So interesting little coincidence there. Yeah, good news. Everyone has Scarlet as well. Did you guys have it set to like absurd visual settings or something? Or was it, like, just naturally set that way? I'm glad that it's clear now. That's just so strange. I'm telling you, yo, like, there is a massive, like, just personal technology revolt going on today. That's so strange. That might have been part of the reason before with the issues of Phasmo. I don't know. We're here now, you know? Better than it ever was. What does shiny hunting Iron Moth? What does it? I don't know. Okay, Corviknight, I mean, we're not here to fight, Corviknight. We're here to hunt. We're not here for you. Thank you. I want to take a quick look at the Pokedex here. Get an idea of some ghost and some dark Pokemon that I'm going to hunt. Then I'm going to make some sandwiches, and I'm going to hunt them. Alright, so let's see here. Off the top of your heads, guys, what are some good dark and ghost Pokemon? I already want to hunt Lokix. And I think I'm going to go... Oh, man, this is going to be the laggiest part of the game. If I did a dark sandwich in the... No, if I did a dark sandwich, it would do Bisharp also. Although Bisharp's not a bad hunt. Okay. Could do a dark sandwich in the Tag Tree Thicket. What do you... Shout him out, Fish. Don't just let me know you have an idea. What's the idea? Keep in mind, though, tonight, I think, again, keeping with the Friday the 13th theme, I want to stick with ghost and dark types. So, unfortunately, Chef, I can't hunt either of those. Fluttermane is a Scarlet exclusive, although if I could hunt it, I absolutely would. And Golden-Go actually is shiny locked, although they just released Golden-Go shiny, and they've done my boy so dirty again. Why do great Pokemon get terrible shinies? Honestly, look up shiny Golden-Go. The only difference... I gotta go to Golden-Go in the decks. It's so, my god. They Garchomped Golden-Go. And it's just so unnecessary. So, Fish, I actually wait a minute. Are you saying Bombardier because I had to release that one already? Or was that just a matter of coincidence? Okay, yeah, but Chef, so Golden-Go, it's kind of hard to tell, but, like, if you look up on your monitor, that's very funny, Fish. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, Chef, if you look up on your own monitor and you take a look at Golden-Go, you can see how, like, just below the neck and above the arms, there's, like, a couple of horizontal orange stripes. And again, the same thing goes above the belt line and, again, at, like, the ankles. Apparently, and I think this is actually true, apparently, shiny Golden-Go, though, the only difference is that those tiny orange stripes are now silver. The rest of my Golden Boy stays golden. Dude, so unbelievably lean. Fish, Bombardier, funny story. One of my first shinies, actually. It was one of my first Outbreak shinies, and, thank you, Chef, something. Like, another rich metal. It's or silver. I mean, like, come on. It's like, it's a precious metal. Just, that didn't make any sense to me. I hate how the map rotates like that. I'm going to run to Levincia because I'm sure I'm going to need some sandwich items, but yeah. Ooh, Drifblim. I don't, again, it's a Scarlet exclusive, unfortunately. I love shiny Drifblim. That yellow balloon, oh my god, one of the best shinies. I think we're going to do a dark sandwich. We're going to run to the Tag Tree Thicket. We're going to encounter a lot of lag, but hopefully we get ourselves either a shiny Lokix or a shiny Bisharp, or Pawniard, you know? Oh, I've got my mass outbreaks occurring again. Thankfully. I could do a Sableye hunt. Sableye's Ghost and Dark. That's perfect. Marill, Psyduck, which are also both awesome shinies. Ghastly, that's another good one. Ooh, Fish, good call on Annihilate. Haunt, oh my god, I have to do Haunt. Oh, but Haunter's gonna be such a bad hunt because it's such an unnoticeable shiny. Oh, Chef, And Magneton. There's a lot of outbreaks today. Okay. I feel like I have to do this Sableye right here. Mimikyu, I think Mimikyu would be a good one also because I know it is in another extremely laggy area. No, that's the Tag Tree Thicket actually. Yeah, the Bamboo Forest is what I'm thinking of for Bisharp and Lokix, but the Tag Tree Thicket is for Mimikyu, and that is again another one of the laggiest areas in the entire game. Okay, let's go do this Sableye. I think that's a good start. Not Diglett. Get Diglett. 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 Go away. There's a Pokeball floating next to me. I know it's the trainer, but that's... These graphics, man. They're fun. Ugh! I keep yawning. We've reached the point in the night where now I'm just going to be yawning the entire time. Why does this happen? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But it just happens. But yeah, we're going to start here with Sableye. We're going to go through a little bit of this outbreak here. If we're lucky, we just get very fast. It just happens to be, you know, one of the first Pokemon that pops up in the outbreak. In the outbreak. Oh, wait, it's a cave. Got it. Got it. Understand. Understand it now. Alright, but I'm going to need a lot more of you to spawn. 3 is not enough. Is that a That's not a shiny Pyroar, is it? No, okay. For half a second I thought it was. I gotta take a look and see what a good dark encounter sandwich would be. I don't want this Pyroar. I've got no need for this Pyroar. I thought it was shiny. It has let me down, and so therefore I don't care. The Sableye, though, would be really cool. So, do I want to start just knocking him out, or do I just kind of run away and reset? You know what? I'm not doing this in the cave. It's been decided. I keep running into Digletts, too. Let's find a Dark Encounter sandwich. Man, it is almost impossible finding these things properly. Normal, ground, rock, bug, steel, flying, water, grass, electric, psychic, ice, dragon, dark. There we go. I can do that. It's easy enough. Ooh, Impidimp. That's another one. Yeah, there's a lot of... Now that you mention it, there are a lot of really good Dark and Ghost Shinies. Impidimp would be a great one, too. That's another Tag Tree Thicket one. So what we can do is we're going to go get the ingredients for a Dark-type sandwich. We're going to go over to the Bamboo Forest and the... We're going to make sure we get enough ingredients for a couple of these sandwiches, actually. And we'll go over to the Bamboo Forest. We'll do Lokix and Bisharp / Pawniard. And we'll do the Tag Tree Thicket, where we could do Impidimp and Mimikyu. Double check for me, Fish, the typings of Impidimp and Mimikyu, though. I want to make sure that... Because I don't think Mimikyu is a Dark type. So I want to make sure if they are Ghost that I at least have those ingredients as well. Yeah. No, Orthworm's an awesome shiny. I was very surprised that I got one randomly last time. Alright, let me see what these ingredients are. Avocado, smoked fillet. I need smoked fillet. By the way, Levincia is probably the best town to actually go pick up all the supplies you'll ever need for sandwiches. If you can't find them at Shore Cans, which is pretty close to where I am now, this place, Acquiesce Supermarket, has pretty much everything. Although, do they have the smoked filet I'm looking for? No, they don't. So, I lied. Don't go to Acquiesce Supermarket. They're trash! 1 star on Yelp! Get out of here! Alright, let's find Short Cans, though. Oh, Short Cans is next to the Pokemon Center. I know that from my video on, the Chansey hack. I don't think the smoked fillets are here, though. No. But, we can grab tomatoes, which I've already got a bunch of, so that doesn't matter. Lettuce? No. There's another... I was gonna say, there's another restaurant, right, that has a bunch of those ingredients. Is it not this one? I know it's not this one. Sometimes I feel like when I'm perplexed, I sound like a villager in Minecraft. You know, you hear it? Do you need the recipe for that Steel 2 power sandwich there, Fish? I guess let me see if the avocado... Dude, I don't get what's going on with me these days. I don't know why I'm like yawning constantly. Like, I'm not that old. Alright, I know I need salt, I need avocado, I got the tomato. I need a tailor. Because I ripped my pants! Anyway, avocado, tomato, lettuce, salt, and I need smoked filet. Where the hell do you find smoked fillets? Folks, we're learning something today. Where does one find a smoked filet? Dude, one of these days I'm gonna stop yawning, but it is not this day. Honestly, yes. Alaskan bullworm. I mean, that's a good one. That's a. I'm with that. It's a standard flagship name for an earthworm. It's almost a shame, and I'm glad that it's not because I like the blue shiny. But it's almost a shame that. Is it still Delicioso? Yes. Okay. It's almost a shame that the shiny isn't pink for that matter. There's my smoked fillets. Okay, thank you. Alright, while I'm here, I do want to take a quick look at the Ghost's possible sandwiches. Because I'm sure I'm going to end up in that boat. Let's see. Fire. Steel. Oh, hey, I need that oh. Ooh. Hey, got a Encounter Power Steel level 2 sandwich for you here, Fish. If you don't want to use Herba Mystica, this is a precarious sandwich. You let me know in chat if you want me to list that off for you, and I will. In the meantime, I'm going to be looking for that ghost sandwich as well. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright, do I have vinegar, olive oil, salt, sliced green pepper? Sliced green pepper? Is that not green bell pepper? It's got to be the same thing, right? And red onion. Cucumba. I've got the tomato. I've got the salt, the olive oil, and the vinegar. Vinegar. Ooh, I should grab a couple more of these. And I think that's going to be it then. Cool. Okay. Let me run back down here to the Steel 2 sandwich. So I got that for Fish. Yeah. The vinegar. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, no. Yeah, the vinegar one is the one with the sweet Herba Mystica, but there's one that it's a lot of ingredients here, so I'll go slowly if you want to kind of write them down for yourself. But this one does not require Herba Mystica. There are, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ingredients in total. I'm going to go slow again, so here they are. Hamburger, noodles, potato salad, rice, cloth stick, tofu, olive oil, salt, and curry powder. Let me know if you need me to list those off again. I got you. In the meantime, we are going to run over to the bamboo forest. We're going to set up a sandwich seminar. And, yeah, we're going to hunt for some nice dark Pokemon. Oh my god! Why the yawning? Enough! Oh man. I saw something really funny the other day, and it's weird because I was able to apply it to myself and it worked. If you ever get the hiccups, apparently the hiccups come from a reflex that we developed from when we were amphibious, you know, years, billions of years ago, without hundreds of thousands, millions, at least millions, really long time ago, but way before human being. And apparently, it's a reflex that 3 years ago, before human beings, when human beings were fish, we had an instinct apparently to, I don't know, it's a matter of it's like a weird breathing mechanic where it's like our brains go back to this weird feeling when we have hiccups that it thinks we're a fish and we're trying not to drown or something like that. And I remember reading this thing to myself who did this study? Who? I need to know. I want to shake their hand. But yeah. So now it's funny because apparently you can just do this, and I actually did it the other day to myself. Apparently when you've got the hiccups, you can just literally tell yourself, I am not a fish. And you'll well, I don't know if that's gonna work for you, Fish Gato. I was gonna say, yeah, that's a different matter entirely. So, that might have to come with a heavy disclaimer at that point. I don't want to trigger any sort of identity crises here, though. I am also not a licensed therapist, so I apologize if any sort of identity crises do occur. All invoices for therapy sessions are to be sent at Chef Goldblum at barnyard.discord.com. I had a feeling, yeah, and I'd appreciate that, Chef. I mean, all complaints at Chef Goldblum at barnyard.discord. All complaints, every one of them. He loves to hear about complaints. It's what drives his day. Call them claims, if you will. Good, Fish. Good. Just metaphysically speaking here, just remind your brain when you have hiccups that I am a human being and I am not a literal fish. Chef. Nothing but love, buddy. Listen, every good organization needs to be able to receive feedback and criticism from the community. You know, I mean, it's just a matter of, and every good system has a good filter in place. So, you know, thank you for being volunteered by somebody, not yourself. But all right, I'm hoping this works out as well as I expect it to. Already, I got a low kicks. That's nice. That would be great. How cool would that have been if it was a shiny? All right, I'm liking this already. Bisharps, low kicks. Oh, yeah. See that rules setting in Outlook. Yeah, I got you. So all to Chef Goldblum at Discord, straight to the circular file. I respect that, sir. So I gotta say, I'm surprised it hasn't gotten as much traction as I thought it would get. My King Gambit video is one of my favorite videos that I put together so far, and I'm just running around the forest right now, just reminded of how much fun I actually had filming that one. If you haven't seen it yet, absolutely do yourself a favor. It's a fun time, and you can get yourself King Gambit if you don't have one already. What was my favorite video that I made? I gotta be honest. Not that I'm never not honest. Um, I've had a lot of... I think the only video... I don't know. It's hard to answer that question. I'd say it's probably easier to answer, like, which video is my least favorite or the one I'm least proud of. And it's... I don't know. It's hard to even say that because I'm proud of all the work that I've done. You know, I'm proud of the fact that I've been able to kind of figure out how to edit things, and I still, you know, I have a lot to learn, and I'm going to be refining that kind of stuff. But I guess to answer your question, Fish, I would say the one I had the most fun making and editing might be King Gambit. But also could be the one I did that's like 8+ minutes long, as far as like finding all of the other rare wild Pokemon that they show you don't have an actual habitat. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to isolate one because I don't want to sit here and say like I got like a favorite child to any of them. I mean, like I like to think that I put a good amount of effort and work into or care rather into all of them. I will say, though, I did take your inspiration for the Gen 9 Paradox Pokemon tier list. I decided to, you know, expand on it and do the entirety of Gen 9 in the video. And so I'm actually in the process of editing that one right now. Obviously not right now because I'm playing this right now. But I'm hoping to have that one set and out for tomorrow. But I'm having fun with that one. See, I think my philosophy on it is very much like... No, you didn't, Fish. Oh, no, Fish. I feel your pain, man. Oh, no. What happened? We need the juicy details. And hold on, let me go get some popcorn. I'm kidding. That's terrible. Oh, man, I feel that pain. If it makes you feel any better, I failed that shiny Sandaconda on Monday. So you know, we're the club. We've got... Oh, no, it did the same thing. Oh, I hate that. It's such a no, that Sandaconda didn't want none of it. Not absolutely none. Apparently Orthworm didn't either. Man, that's rough. Oh, I didn't know you guys spawned here. I'd love a green teddy bear. I have one, but I'd love another one. Man, I gotta tell you, it's like it's the same thing I feel like when the Pokemon pops back under the sand, where it's like the one frame fails, where it's like you're just going by, you hardly even see it out of the corner of your eye, the shiny pops up, but like you just fly away or drive away too quickly and it despawns, and you're like, well, it existed for all of 2 frames, and it's now existing in my heartbreak. Man, I feel you. That's ugh. It's such a good shiny too. Stick with it, man. Stick with it. Oh, it's the first one too. Oh man, if that again, if it's any consolation, that Sandaconda that didn't want any from Monday, that was my first shiny fail. So it's a fresh wound. I know it sucks. If you need to take a second to just put it down and come back to it, I completely understand that. No way! That's a roller coaster, man. You can't. That's. I think you were pulling my chain the whole time. I think it was there and you just caught it and you wanted to take us for a ride. Congratulations, man. I'm glad you got it. You got your Alaskan bullworm now? I actually didn't know that Orthworm comes back up. I was hoping that Sandaconda did, but I had no idea that that they actually did that, or at least Orthworm rather does come back up. That's really cool. Oh, it's female too. Okay, there you go. It's very fitting to be the Alaskan bullworm. Oh man. You know, I want to take a quick look. Can somebody do me a favor? I don't want to really waste the time on the sandwich. Can somebody do me a favor and look up shiny Lokix? It's basically just like a whiter version of Lokix, right? That's a great scene. I saw the low kicks pop out from behind the Bisharp, and I thought it was a shiny Pawniard, and I felt tricked in a moment. Is that? No, that's not a shiny Fungus. Let me see some shinies. The shiny charm was broken for the first 6 hours of its existence in my possession. Beyond that, it has been teasing me and taunting me and not allowing me to have fun. That's a shame. It's a real shame. For all I desire is fun. I want to live life for the lols. I hope you do, Fish. How early into that sandwich did you get the first one? I mean, because you got that fast. Still looking for that shiny boy. Give me a Bisharp, give me a Pawniard, give me a low kicks. Anything, man. Anything. Are you? No, you're not. No, you're not. And no, you're not. No, you're not either, you two. Okay. Pro wrestling? More than anything, honestly, I would prefer to have a shiny Pawniard or Bishop because I really want to get a shiny Kingambit. 22 minutes left. Fish, that's insane. That was such a great start to your sandwich. Alright, I'm going to pop open Cerebi and just check out Low Kick Shiny real quick. Oh, it's like a very noticeable green. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, no, I'm glad that you agree because I mean like, I'm honestly blown away at how, I mean like, it was 20 minutes, 10 minutes into having the shiny charm and I found the shiny Voltorb like a couple weeks ago. It was awesome. Don't kill my Rage Barn shiny. Don't do that. Low kicks. Oh god. Should just title the name of the stream Josh Yawns for 30 minutes. To an hour. I forgot I got Orthworm in that dive ball also. That looks so good. What did you... Do you match your shinies up to your Pokeballs? Fish? Because personally, I try to now whenever I can. Unless I'm just absolutely in a blind panic or rage and I just need to catch the Pokemon. Just like, ball is ball! 21 minutes left on this sandwich. Okay. We can do this. 21 minutes? We can get a shiny in 21 minutes. Interesting. Specifically not Ultra Balls. What if it's like... Oh, I had the good shiny for this one the other day. Oh my god, I had such a good shiny for this one the other day and I can't think of what it is. Might have been the Revavroom line, actually. I just don't understand why I keep yawning. Am I, like, scientifically broken? Is that why I keep yawning? We can sit here and say I'm tired, sure. I mean, yeah, it's been a long day, but at the same time, like, it happens every time I go to stream now. That phalanx is rather phallus. Anyway, yeah, I'm saving that clip because it's still there. It's still there. That Bisharp is all right. Anyway. Huh. Let me see. It's so regular. All right. Give me a second here, Fish, and chat. Give me a second. I gotta get like a drink or something in me. The yawning is killing me. I gotta like just walk around for a second. I'm not even tired. That's the craziest thing about it, is that I'm just yawning constantly. So I'll be right back. Give me like, let me pop open the be right back thing. I'll be back in like minute and a half. Not even that. Got myself a little chocolate Santa. Figure I could use a little energy, you know? Oh, man. Alright, back at it. Good luck on the Marini hunt. I like Marini and Toxapex Shiny. It's a good family. That's a good line. Andrew, welcome on in. How are you doing? How's your week been? Glad you were able to make it tonight, my friend. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. What are we playing tonight? And while you're going on for that, I'm nice. Congratulations. Is it for the holiday weekend coming up? Ooh, Fish. That's. I personally like Finizen Shiny a lot. I would go for that. Is that one of your outbreaks, or is that just like you're just going for it? Because I got a shiny Finizen in an outbreak, and it was above odds. Actually, I got it before I even hit the 60 encounters on the outbreak. Just go for it, nice. Oh, it's awesome, Andrew. Nice little reward for doing a little. I guess it's a sort of extracurricular, that pass. A little like extra credit type of deal. And good luck on that one, Fish, because it's a admirable shiny for sure. okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. How did all your finals go? You feel good about them? Anything giving you a little pause? And if so, don't worry about it. Trust me, at the end of the day, it's just a test. And not one that's... I don't know, I guess I can't say that unless you're going to like med school or something. I was going to say not one that's like meaningful to life necessarily, but if you're like taking a test on, I don't know, neurosurgery, I think you're going to want to retain that information and apply that for a long time. Although at the same time, I say that there's a lot of lessons that I still draw on from my schoolings that I can remember to this day that I every now and then like great one off the top of my head for principles of management, you know, like when you're planning for plan A, plan for plan B. Why not? Nice, man. I'm proud of you too. That's awesome. Which one was it? Yeah, fish. Yeah, I mean, like the second you see it, just chuck a Pokeball as fast as you can. That's awesome, Andrew. I'm really happy for you, man. I never been a big math fan myself, so anytime you can walk in and walk with the confidence and walk out with that same confidence, that's impressive, man. So good for you. Once you get the grade, I'm going to be very curious to. I'm very excited to hear what it comes up as. I just realized I could probably have been passing by a shiny Scyther and I would never notice. Never notice. It's not as noticeable shiny to me as it is to other people. I've seen other content creators just to like pick it out of the crowd. And I'm like, how the hell did you see that? It's pretty good, man. We take those all day. You know, I forget. Oh man. Granted, it's been a couple of years since I was in college, but I remember back then that I remember that there was I forget who it was exactly, but there is a nation in Europe. I want to say it's England. Probably not though. I'm not exactly sure. There's a European nation out there that has like their schooling system, instead of being like a failing grade is 60 or 65 depending on the district, like if you get less than an 80, like that's failing. So like that's a high standard, man. So you should I'm proud of you, man. That's definitely, you should definitely be proud of yourself for that one. That's awesome. I guess the point I'm trying to make there that it didn't really word properly is that you exceeded high standards. So good for you. Are you a big fan of math? Are you good with math? Do you feel like you're constantly going to the phone calculator, like I constantly am? Oh, a 4-day weekend. That's awesome. Those us working folk in the or us adults in the workforce have 3 days, and some of us unfortunately don't get the holiday at all. Oh, to be young and in school again. Chef, you could not pay me to do long division. I mean, you could pay me, but I would probably end up giving the money back. I don't even know where to begin. Don't even know where to begin. I could structure out like the whole bracket thing with the Nike swoosh. Just do it, you know. And I know the big number goes under the swoosh, and I know that the small number that you're trying to divide things, I guess, by goes on the doing it part of the swoosh. But how to actually divide it, man? I got nothing. Nope. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let the teachers work. You can take the day off. You deserve it. I mean, this trainer keeps popping up, and it does kind of throw me off as like it might be a shiny. Fish, I believe that. I am completely certain of that. It's so funny though. I gotta tell you, like, if I had to go back to school today and take a math class, I feel confident. I mean, I'm confident enough in my own abilities, but at the same time, I've seen some of the ways they teach classes these days. Like, I have a lot of respect for kids in schools these days because the wording of certain questions that I've seen has broken. I feel like I've been lobotomized by the way some questions have been learned worded. Yeah, the chef. That's that practical math versus the theoretical math. Trying to think of fields and where the theoretical math crosses over to become the practical math. I'm thinking like astrophysics. You know, can imagine maybe like neurochemistry. Ugh, God, dude, is my brain okay today? Did I get hit in the head or something? Like, I can't. Don't even know what's going on. I'm amazed I'm able to put words together and converse with you guys. That being said, while I'm able to bring myself out of a haze to think about it, if you haven't already hit the like button, go ahead and do that, and keep driving the engagement, and maybe getting some more eyeballs on the and some more friends in the barnyard. YouTube's algorithm. I'm sure YouTube's algorithm loves 5th attempts at streams from one night, but at the same time, they do like engagement, and engagement will bring more people to the fun, and build this community that is all about the good vibes, all about the good times. Second semester starts next Wednesday. Okay. Well, at least that's good. You got some time to kind of like relax. You doing anything special? You got any fun plans? Or are you just kicking back with some rest and relaxation? How much is left in the sandwich? Man, almost 10 minutes. Wow. Oh, fun fact, by the way, and Fish, you might enjoy this little tidbit. Apparently, so obviously sandwiches work on 30 minutes, right? Well, time is relative in this game because it's all based on the frames and the frame rate. So in laggy areas, your 30-minute sandwich probably going to last more like 35 minutes. Because, all the frames that keep dropping. Oh, speaking of the frames dropping and everything, did you see that I think it was yesterday, they announced the next patch is coming out at the end of February, which, by the way, end of February? We gotta wait a month and a half for them to patch this game? Jesus. But apparently that's going to be the patch. Hopefully, that's the speculation is that's the patch to kind of like help fix and improve a lot of these performance issues. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be a little bit of a wait, but we've been patient to this point with this game already. So why not wait a little longer, right? Oh, it's awesome, Andrew. Have fun. I'm glad you get the chance to do that. Yeah, all right. Listen, it's all relative, but that's fair. Chef, that's fair. And fish, I did see that too. I think it's what they call it, Psyblade and Hydro Steam. Which like, sorry, I'm just chewing the chocolate Santa. Um, if the rumors are true about Suicune's Paradox Suicune's typing the water fire, I'm all about that. Please give me that. If I'm not mistaken, I think Volcanion is the only water fire type, which doesn't exactly excite me. I don't hate it. I mean, I'm nonplussed. I'd say out of 10 is probably like a 5.5 to me. Um, okay, yes, sir. May I help you? What's up? Come here. If you're gonna announce yourself like that, you at least should show yourself. Oh. Say hello, Tully. Or hide away on my shoulders. That's cool too. There we go. All right, come here, bud. We'll do it this way. Why? What did I do, Andrew? Did I for running, or what did I just the fact that I got into the battle with it and you thought it might have been a shiny? Yeah, no, Fish, I'm totally with that too. I mean, like I hope the Virizian's typing isn't. I guess the point that I was making before is that as hyped as I am about the Suicune's typing, I'm not really too thrilled about the Virizian's typing. Like, Grass Psychic is a type that we've had so many times before. I mean, already off the bat, I can think of Exeggutor, and if I can think of a Gen 1 Pokemon that's like that type already, I just like, please, I prefer to have something a little bit more exciting, especially if it's kind of a, you know, the Paradoxmon, or like it's the if the rumors are to be believed that all Paradoxmon are basically just like Wishmaker made Pokemon, then I wish for, I don't know, a Bug Dragon, or I don't know, something else. Can't think of it right now. Let's see. Let me run through these real quick. Yeah, I mean, the 4 times bug weakness is also another thing, but the thing is that there's not a lot of really good, strong bug Pokemon. I mean, I like Lokix a lot. You could probably build Lokix to do a decent amount of damage. And then there's also Scissor, which is fantastic. I thought that Golduck might have been shiny for half a second. Oh, yeah, the shiny sparkles from the Go-Go. Yeah. Which, speaking of, I want to go heal Rage Barn up real quick. Chef. Honestly, okay, so unpopular opinion and hot take. I actually dig Exeggutor. I'm there. It's derpy AF. Exeggutor, which is one of the funniest things to me. But like, honestly, dude, in Gen 1, kind of a decent Pokemon. A little slow, but honestly, not a bad Pokemon. Very bulky and can deal a ton of special damage. Which, in Gen 1, by the way, Psychic typing and special damage are probably the most broken mechanic in Gen 1. Relax. I get it, dude. Relax. You're just all rambunctious right now, okay? Yeah. Alright, come here. Okay, you want my desk? That's fine. You can have the desk. Just don't knock anything over. Like, I know you're going to do. Actually, I'm going to move the handsets over, because you are a large and in charge boy. Anyway, there we go. Let's see here. Poison Ice See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think... Have we ever had a Poison Ice? Well, let me also think about it. Well, like, what would be the type advantages or disadvantages of Poison Ice? Let's discuss the merits there for a moment. Chef! But that's part of the appeal, my man. No, I don't know. And how do you know that the eggs smell like farts, huh? And what if they're my farts? I like my farts. I might enjoy that smell. That might be my partner Pokemon. No, I'm done right there. I'm going to take it back right there. It's not my partner Pokemon. Because no, only spoiled eggs. Only like rotten eggs. And everybody does like their own brand. Yes, thank you. Is that Fat Bastard? Yeah. Is that from Goldmember? Yeah. Good reference. Fun fact about Goat the Goat. Goldmember, one of my top, I'd say top 10 favorite movies of all time. I would argue 100 out of 100. That's anytime you can sneak a good Goldmember reference in, dude. I mean, I'm not even kidding. That's a goated movie. The best Austin Powers movie, and I will die on any hill for that one. Oh, fish. I got you on water sandwich coming up. That's grass. Water. Water, very simple. 3 ingredients. 6 rice. 1 cream cheese. 1 salt. Voila. That is your Water Power 2 sandwich. Man, I gotta tell you, I really should be keeping an extra eye out for like the random Pokemon that I'm not hunting specifically Dark Pokemon for. Or hunting for with the Dark Sandwich. Just in case. Because with my luck, I'm going to go screaming past a shiny Scyther. I love one of you to be yellow. Any of you. Your first form, your second form, your third form, I don't care. Any one of them. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Chef. All of them are... They're great movies. I don't know. If I had to pick one, you know, like, do or die, end all be all of that franchise, I would happily pick Goldmember to watch. Like, let me rephrase that. If I had to only watch one of those 3 movies for the rest of my life, like locked in a padded white cell with the, you know, self-hugging jacket, yeah, no, Goldmember on repeat, man. I'm not even talking like, no, forget bathroom breaks. I'm just talking like from end credit to opening intro. Just boom. And oh my god, the intro, as I'm thinking about it, I wasn't even thinking about it at first, but the intro is one of the funniest cameo-laden things in all of cinema history. Got Tom Cruise, Danny DeVito. Classic, man. Absolute classic. You know, you say they went out with a banger, but I could tell you a little bit of a backstory on this one, but they're working on a 4th one. I actually... Yeah, we'll talk a little offline. I have got to watch Breaking Bad. I watched a few episodes of the first season a couple of times, and I have had the worst time of just sitting down and just watching the rest of it, because I know it's a great show. I've heard it's a great show. I've seen scenes of later parts of the show that are fantastic, where I'm like, yo, this is gripping television. Just never sat down to watch the entire series. Same would go, obviously, for Better Call Saul. And Tomorrowland, Andrew, it sounds so familiar. I'm having a hard time placing it. Where's my IMDb? I'm gonna look that one up real quick, because that sounds strikingly familiar. Is that the one with George Clooney, Andrew? Because the funny thing is about it, if it is, I haven't seen it, but I mean, within the last week or two, somebody else was just telling me about this movie. And how incredible it is. I also gotta say, alright, We're gonna take a second here. I gotta go bigger screen for this one. Come here. I got turned off by George Clooney movies, or from George Clooney movies, by one in particular, and I want to say it was like 2007 or 8 or something like that. I would say it's lost into the annals of cinema history, but unfortunately it still lives on in the back of my brain. This absolute dumpster fire of a film called Syriana. At no point, at no point is there plot. Which I would argue is kind of a crucial element to cinema. I feel like there's or any story really. I feel like a plot is something that I just drives a narrative. Could be one of those things. Anyway, we'll go back to gaming now. I just putting it out there. So I've been kind of off on George Clooney movies ever since Syriana, but I wouldn't even vomit just saying the name. Great actor, don't get me wrong. He's a phenomenal actor. He's done a lot of great stuff. I'm trying to think, what was the really hokey one he did? Oh my god. The Men Who Stare at Goats. Classic movie. Cult classic, I guess you could say. Chef, no way. Is that true? That South Park fact? No way. Yeah, and the dog, I'm trying to think, is that's Stan's dog Sparky? Oh my god. You're kidding me. That's amazing. What an awesome camp. Dude, fun fact, man. That's awesome. Wow. I've learned something today. Hang on. All right, one more time. We'll be right back. It's 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. I swear I'll be right back. Tully, what are you doing? I'm so happy I packed this when I moved. But I learned something today. That George Clooney was apparently in South Park. The more you know. Let's get back to it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate that. I think I've had this since, like, middle school. I'm surprised I lost weight since middle school, so I'm actually not surprised that I fit in it, so. Surprised it's still in good condition. That's another thing. Said he loved the show. The storyline behind that is incredible. It's. And I'm always going to now link George Clooney, or rather, I should say, Stan's dog to Nespresso. I feel like I remember hearing about the Jay Leno one. He wasn't Sparky though. He was another character, and wasn't he in the same episode actually? Was he the elephant or pig? Or wait, maybe there was something that mated with Jay Leno, and it was like at the evil doctor's lab. Like a monkey with 4 Jay Leno's chins on its ass? I don't know. Mr. No way. Oh my god, that's right. He is Mr. Kitty. You're totally right. I had heard that. That's so funny. Wow. I'm learning so much tonight about one of my absolute favorite shows and lores of all time. That's fantastic. I'm sorry, guys. South Park is a huge part of, like, my upbringing. So, I mean, like, one of my best friends to this day, I call Butters. And I've known him that way since the 6th grade. Which, I'm not going to say what grade I would be in right now because it doesn't exist. But, I'm Chef. I'm not upset. That's always, I'm going to just pop another sandwich for the sake of it. But that was an absolutely worthy derailing. But no, I have not seen analog horror fish. Horror is not my favorite genre. I'm you should have if you saw me in Phasmophobia through the choppiness and the lag, yeah, that's about how bad I'd be in an actual horror movie or situation. Um, I'm gonna take a look at Tomorrowland though, Andrew. I really do believe you're the second person in like a really short or like a condensed period of time to tell me about that movie. All right, I need to find that dark sandwich again because I don't remember exactly what it is. Avocado, let's see, tomato, lettuce, avocado, and smoked filet. We move on to the salt. Red pick, blue pick, red pick, blue pick, red pick, blue pick, red pick, blue pick. Let's go red pick. Channel 58. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to assume it's spoopy. You know what? I'm going to assume these things are very niche horrors because I've never heard of them before, or maybe I've just been willfully ignorant in the horror genre. You know, one or the other. I don't like gore horror for shock's sake, aside from Saw, because I like the underlying story. But what kind of horror is it? Hey, you stay right there, Filet. You don't go anywhere. You got top bun it right there. Oh, God, that was a heavy bun. There we go. Any other TV or movie recommendations out there? I definitely have at least Breaking Bad on the list here. Warren Files. Really creepy, really good. Channel 58. See, but all right, recommendations outside of the horror genre. Is there? I guess I should have specified that a little bit, or maybe beginner horror for our less than admittedly cowardly neighborhood barnyard animal. Good, we got that going. I'm hell bent on getting this low kicks or Bisharp. Till hell or high water. Which means I'm absolutely going to get a random shiny instead of... Okay, yeah, fish, I'm with that. Five Nights, that's a good... I could do that. I can ease into horror with something like Five Nights. It's so funny, honestly. I've only watched maybe 3 Let's Plays worth of Five Nights content. Oh, I want you to be yellow. And in that like 3 Let's Plays worth of Five Nights content, I've watched with honest anxiety. Like I've been so on edge watching for like in the chair perspective, and I'm like, oof. Is that one that's in VR? Although I say that I have to get I have to figure out my hardware first before I can get the VR working. We'll figure that out. I'm excited to do that kind of stuff because I even as I excuse me, I had a frog in my throat. I was just tired of dealing with the entire phrasing there. As I was getting the VR headset on and kind of set up tonight, Dracloak, are you shiny? Dracloak, are you? Hey, my friend, you. You deceiving son of a bee! Get out of here. You're lucky I don't send you to the Shadow Realm. Oh. That actually won't hurt Go-Go because it's a ghost move on a normal Pokemon. So that's funny I can't get away anyway. But yeah, anyway, finishing the thought for like the third attempt. I'm excited to do a lot of the VR games. Beat Saber, even honestly, I have a lot of fun with Beat Saber, but I don't think I'll be able to... I've seen people stream Beat Saber. Can you get around license and copyright issues with... That's... We'll have to see. YouTube's got some pretty stringent and strange guidelines, so... The point I'm getting at, the point I'm failing to make consistently or concisely, is that we will be doing some VR stuff. It should be fun. I imagine Five Nights will be part of that. I might have to change my underwear in the middle of it all. That's neither here nor there. We'll figure it out when we get there. Don't worry. It's all going to be fun. It's all going to be good. See, I've never really... I'm trying to think which one I have... Yes! Let's go! Low kicks! Oh, I should have shaved... what am I doing? Josh, why did I just go into the thing? Oh my god! Why did I double think it? Oh, Mike, you stay right there. I went to save it. I don't know why I just ran away from the shiny. That was so stupid of me. Stop it. Oh my god, don't despawn. Don't despawn. Don't despawn. Oh my god, don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Oh my god. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Okay, we save. We save. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alrighty, Roo. We got this. See, we're not panicking. We're fine. We're just only having a slight palpitation. What do I want to put you in? You seem like a nest ball type. Yeah, you're a nest ball type. Lofi, you are my shiny magnet. I don't know if you know this, but every time you're here, I'm getting shiny. So you gotta stay. It's this. I'm sorry. It's just. It's. I'll give you one if you want. All right. Does this thing have takedown? I don't think so. Oh, that's right. Scissors got false swipe. All right. Well, you know what? We'll just go for it. Lofi, I'm just kidding again. Never expected, always welcome though. All right. While that thing is bouncing around, I'm going to go into Scissor so I can get my false swipe going. He is Lofi, but also toasty. It's funny how that works. Netball, I'm pretty sure that I do, Andrew. I'm pretty sure that I do. I want to get this thing in a nest ball though, because it looks the colors. I've become that person where I just want to match the ball to the Pokemon. All right, that's that nest ball. Let's get it. Scissor, or not even scissor, just critical capture. No, but 1, 2. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, Fish, that is the shiny low kicks. And it's funny that the regular low kicks is right behind it, too. Like, great comparison. I was worried at first I wouldn't recognize the shiny if I saw it, but it's there. It's noticeable. Oh, my God. Low kicks. Just get your buggy butt in the ball. Get in the ball! It's like the 5th time. I can't even get a critical capture. Oh my god, guys, you know what? I'm gonna need everybody to hit the like button to give me the shiny luck on this one. I think that's what's gonna have to happen here. I think we're gonna really need to just do something. I mean, if not like, maybe subscribe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. He's just giving me too hard of a time. Come on, low kicks. Come on, low kicks. Kick it low. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness gracious! It's like I feel like I've landed a big fish, not, you know what I mean. And it's just like it's fighting me on the line. It just won't. It won't. I can't believe how hard this is with this Pokemon. I mean, do I have a netball? I don't want to. I really want this. I'm gonna need a quick capture. One shake is not good enough. I mean, the benefit is at least I have literally all day to catch this thing. Because it won't kill me. It won't kill itself. It just refuses to give me a critical capture. My God, he doesn't want that. I mean, what if I just gave it 16 more tries? Eventually, right? Right? All right, fine. You got me, you son of a bee. Nah, we've got other places to be here, you know.
Try a dab. You know what? I think you're right, Andrew. I think that was it. I think that was it right there. Let's go, Andrew! Let's go! Andrew, you get the name for that one too, man. What are we calling low kicks? That was perfect. Oh, man. Tony, the moment I learned how to produce shorts, that's going right onto YouTube. That's fantastic. That was so funny. That was so funny. We call that one a streamer moment. That was really funny. Try a dab. Sure. Wham. Andrew, you got a name for us? In the meantime, I'm going to call him Hopper in honor of the leader of the grasshoppers from A Bug's Life. But if I see another one come through, Andrew, it's all yours. Man, that was so funny. All right, and we still have 21 and a half minutes on this sandwich. I really want the Bisharp, but I also think it would be worthwhile to go over to the Tag Tree Thicket and go for Impidimp. You guys let me know in chat. What do we do here? Do we stay here in the bamboo forest for a Bisharp or a Pawniard? Or do we go over to the Tag Tree Thicket and look for Impidimp? That's the name? Base time? Is that what you want? That's what you're calling low kicks? I've actually never played Animal Crossing Fish, so I would be completely down for that to try it out. Imp. Chef, I feel like something may have been lost in translation. Okay, half of my soul being in fiber thought that was a shiny fungus, and I was gonna go jumping for joy out of my chair. Tag tree, yeah, okay. Let's here. I'm gonna do this one real quick for Andrew and just rename base time here. Right? Am I spelling that right? Oh, it's not 3 A's. There we go. Based. Oops. Whoop. Whoa. Hey. Whoa. Base time. There we go. And then let's go over to, you know what? I'm going to do one last lap here. Down to the slacking. And back over to this Pokemon Center up that hill. Just to see... I honestly did not know Misdreavus and Mismagius spawned here. That's interesting. But yeah, I just want to do one last lap here, just in case. Just in case. And then we'll hop over to the Tag Tree Thicket. It makes me... you know what? It's so funny because of the following few areas, I'm so happy to shiny hunt in 2 of them, but the third is an absolute nightmare to shiny hunt because of the lag and because of the environment. But the bamboo forest here and the Tag Tree Thicket, like as laggy as they can be, I will happily shiny hunt there every single time over Castle Royale Lake. Shiny hunting in the lake is an absolute nightmare. The frame rate is horrible. There are Veluza everywhere. I mean... And it's impossible to get away from the Veluza because of the fact that the frame rate is booty. Let me just see what we got here. Okay, looks like a whole lot of nothing. We'll run back up here to where we found the shiny low kicks. And 2 tag tree. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Any one of you blue? No. Be a lot cooler if you did. Be a lot cooler if you did. Alright, let's go to tag tree. If you ever find it shiny and you can't... yeah, honestly, yeah, that seems to be the method. If I can't catch it, it's just giving me a hard time. I'm just going to dab it up. And, yeah, there we go. That's a W right there. That's a winning formula. I'm curious about what a ninja pepper is. It's a pepper that's a ninja? It's a big... Okay, even for a Hariyama, that's a big Hariyama. It's a thick boy. Anyway, to tag tree. Whoa, whoa, Torkoal. Whoa. Oh, it's just the ninja's name. Okay. Well, now you got me thinking about my friend's dog whose name is Pepper, and I'm thinking about Pepper as a ninja. All right. So this is impotent. Jeez, Chef, you got me thinking. Oh man. This is Impidimp. And it is a pink Pokemon that is blue when shiny. So let's keep an eye out for that. Oh my god, the lag is much worse than I expected it to be. Lag Tree Thicket living up to the name. Oh man. Yeah, Lofi, I got nothing, man. I'm You should have been here earlier when my brain was entirely, thoroughly broken. Like, I could not word, I could not structure, I could not form sentence. I could not make coherence. And then Chef just throwing all the elements of aid to lobotomize myself further. As if I needed it. Alright, let's see. Fun fact, by the way. If you ever see a Pokemon that's outside of an environment you think it should be in, like a Pineco that's not in a tree acting like a Pinecone, which is Pineco's entire MO, it's probably a Zora or a Ditto. So, it's always good just to check if it may be shiny. This one isn't, and I meant to do the Let's Go feature, so I messed up on that one. Fish, you're going to be a mod. You're definitely going to be a mod. You've been pushing for... You were one of the driving forces behind this Discord. So, the moment I figure... I'm telling you, I just ask for your patience because I'm telling you, I am an absolute novice at Discord. So, believe me, I'm more than happy and very appreciative to have your assistance and mod experience with that. So, the moment that we get that going and we get you to that point, or if... I don't know if Chef is able to kind of help me out with that one, or someone else someone else in the Discord already is able to help me out with that one. That's gonna happen in due time. So don't you worry about that. I'm very... I can't say it enough. Very appreciative to have your willingness to help out with this. I appreciate it, man. I'm very much looking forward to seeing where we can go with it all. I'm just excited for the further growth. I mean, I just like the you know, I can't even say the further growth because it sounds so impersonal in that way. Really, I'm excited to see who else we can bring in. You know, because I'm already so. Dude, Murkrow right in the middle of those Impidimp. You can't be doing that, man. You looked like a blue Impidimp to me, man. No, don't you do that. And you know what the awful thing is too? Shiny Murkrow is pink. Oh man. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm already just getting back to it and just finishing. Telling you, I cannot word tonight. But finishing the point. I'm just excited to see who else will come on in, because the people that are here already are pretty great, and I'm excited to see. I'm just excited, man. Just excited. Yeah, that's it right there. I mean, Chef just nailed it. And I'm just here to be, your neighborhood barnyard animal. Oh my god, see what I mean with the pink? Come on! Now Impadip is doing what the Murkrow just did? I almost called him Honchkrow. Damn! this Belly Bolt. Ooh, I'd love to do a Belly Bolt hunt. That's an awesome shiny too. That's awesome, Fish. I'm excited to see. Yeah, this is gonna be an awesome community, guys. This is gonna be great. It's early, but but this is gonna be. I feel really good about this. I can't wait to meet him. That's awesome. Now, if we could find a way to bring in a shiny Impidimp, that would be spectacular. I only have one thing to say to all this, really. I mean, aside from the fact that I'm just like brimming with excitement and legitimately on like the verge of shedding a tear, but like, I guess for that all said, let me just say, give me a moment. Let me just say it properly. I gotta. I have to. It's how I feel on the inside. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, what do you think? I will say, I admittedly think it's a rare thing when somebody actually knows what they want to do on the way out of school. So that is impressive. Okay, Andrew. I want to give you some. Oh yes, baby, yes. I'm not gonna lie. This is the shiny I wanted tonight. This is the one. Come here, you blue beauty, you. Ooh. Ooh. Great Ball sounds appropriate, right? See, Lofi, I'm telling you, it's you, man. It's you. You're special. I'm trying to do the what's it from? Is it Analyze This? You're good. You. All right, Andrew. Let me say, I totally support that. I want you to absolutely go out there and live that dream. Because personally, I mean, I'm young with it, but I'm having a ton of damn fun with it. That being said, make sure that you have something that will help you stay financially secure as you're getting started. Because it is thoroughly a marathon, not a sprint. Oh, Lofi, that's... I'm not going to sit here and say classic. I didn't even notice it was a critical capture. That's awesome. I'm not going to sit here and say classic Lofi, but it's definitely in my mind, like... It's stuck out over the years. It's Robert De Niro, Billy Crystal, a lot of those classic, like, comedy mobster actors, from, like a couple of the guys from, oh my god, I'm going to really date myself here. It's a David Arquette movie where he's a mailman. C-Spot Run. Dude. Oh, man. That's a great movie. Just saying right now. That's a great movie.
Fish, I'm excited to meet all of these friends, man. I really am. I mean, you're an awesome person. They must be great people. I'm excited. So I, it's awesome, man. Chef, yes, someone else knows. I see you're a man of culture as well. Yes. Yeah. Chef, you're right, man. You're totally on the ball. I'm gonna leave this one to you guys. We got a female shiny poniard. What do we want to call our eventual female King Gambit, which might be Queen Gambit, for the sake of that. Hey, let me hear. Fish, you just got announce him. Just announce him. Don't tell me you got this. Just let it fly. Yeah, Chef is right, Fish. For the sake that we can't do the link right now, because apparently Streamlabs just likes to be Streamlabs. Just let's handle. We'll do communication that way, and yeah, once I get off stream and get a better look at Discord and everything, we'll do that. Yeah, Lofi. Forget analyze this. C-Spot Run higher up in the queue for sure. Who else is in that one, Chef? It's is it Anthony Anderson? I'm trying to. Who's his buddy? Also, can we just say David Arquette? Totally underrated. Can we also Eight-Legged Freaks? Fantastic movie. Fish, what's this name, man? What do you got for me? I'm naming it Nemo until I get a name from you, Fish. Let's put it in place of not Charmeleon because I'm about to get Charizard. So I guess let's put it in place of Gearhead. Oh man, that's awesome! I'm so excited that we got the Poniard too. Oh. Michael Clark Duncan, yes. And it is Anthony Anderson. Let's go. Okay. Is that a shiny Venomoth? No, it's purple. Okay. Also, Paul Sorvino. Yes, that is the mobster I was thinking of. Is he plays the mob boss, right? Not one of the gangsters. He plays or does he, or no, is he the bigger, like, kind of doofier looking gangster guy? I want to say he's the head, the Don, if you will. He is the boss. Okay, yeah. Lofi, don't worry. I've seen Goodfellas like maybe once, and that's not my. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Yo, the ending in C-Spot Run, absolutely. Chef, are we old? I think we're old. I think it's time we accept that. Because I'm realizing we're getting lost on another tangent about niche movies from the early 2000s. And on that note, everybody, let's with me now. Stretch your lower back, stretch your hamstrings, stretch your knees. You know. That's funny, man. But is it a good movie if you and your girlfriend fell asleep on it then? That's what I thought. Chef. If that is your real name. Yo, honestly though, for real, from what I remember of Goodfellas, yeah, dude, it's fantastic. One other element about this game that is amazing to deal with in the lag tree thicket is when it rains, it gets laggier. All right, Lofi, I got you on that one. I haven't seen Rounders. Absolutely, Andrew. Let it fly. What's your question? And always feel free just to ask the question. Like, never feel like you have to, like, almost ask permission for it or like, just go for it, man. Same thing with Fish. Fish, I still have not seen that name from you. I don't know what you want to call this poniard. Ooh, 5-star Palm. Is that a Palmo or Palmot? And that's a normal type. Part of me wants to do that, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to actually do it. What you got for me, Andrew? Scariest moment that has ever happened to me. Man, we can get real deep and real philosophical on that one. Damn. Scariest thing that has ever happened to me. Wow. That's a really good question. I don't think I've really ever thought about it for a while. Listen, it's a great question, and I'm happy to answer it. Just give me a second to think about it and kind of like give you a good answer, and also kind of like how to present it necessarily. But that's a good one. I like that, Andrew. Coming out with that. See, I love like heavy hitting questions. I love that. I could see that. I could see how that'd be very scary. I see. I haven't had an experience like that because I've thankfully, knock on all the fake wood and George Washington teeth I can. I've never had a surgery. I mean, the closest thing I've had to that was an endoscopy of getting like a tube down, or a camera down my throat. But I would say, well, let me answer that one for you, Andrew, if you want to hang out for a sec. I used to suffer from anxiety attacks when I was younger, and I remember one time in particular I was at a sleepaway camp, and I was really young. I'm maybe like 10, 11 years old. I wasn't able to really identify it as anxiety, like really put a name to it. And I remember one night at the camp, I remember waking up like 1, 2 in the morning or something like that, and I just had this weird like tightness in my chest, and it was just like really harrowing. And and I got this, you know, a couple of years after the fact, I was able to kind of look at it in the sense of like, you know, the best way I could term it was impending doom. You know, I remember going to the bathroom and just like going into the shower, and I just like was so uncomfortable in my own skin. I was just like screaming in the shower. The counselor, like, he woke up and came in and checked on me, and like I still had like, to this day I still didn't even know what was really going on or what was really buzzing, but it was just like one of those things that like in the moment was terrifying, because I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I'm screaming at 2 in the morning for no good reason. And years later I came to find out it was, you know, predominantly because I was anxious. What about at the time? I mean, I couldn't tell you. I mean, childhood traumas, we've all got them, so it could be anything in that regard. But I don't know. I mean, that to me, without really like thinking, without really getting into a full therapy session, that's probably my scariest moment in my life. But yeah, man, that's a hell of a question. So I appreciate you asking. I guess for the sake of it, you know, I guess relaying a lesson or imparting some form of life wisdom. You know, I very much am a proponent of mental health awareness, and I think it goes kind of a step further
that there's mental health awareness, but then there's also mental health maturity. You know, I think being aware of what's going on in your own head, or what is the driving force of what's buzzing beneath the surface, it's great. I mean, it's personally, if you want to make the strides for your own mental health, it's necessary to understand those things. But being able, and then being able to be mature about it is another matter. Being able to, it's hard. It's also very hard. It's something that I certainly struggle with still these days. I mean, I'm no saint. I definitely have moments where I can fall into some some moments, but it's when you're able to recognize it in the moment, and when you're able to recognize it in the moment, you can address it and move on from it and process it in a healthier way. Andrew, have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping on in. Have a great weekend. I hope I'll see you on Monday. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there. All right. Now that was all extremely heavy. I hope you guys got something valuable out of it. It always feels good to kind of have a conversation like that personally. But we've still got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to find a shiny Impidimp on this damnable sandwich. And I just don't think it's going to happen. But at the same time, I'm not upset, because getting the shiny the shiny Pawniard to kind of like pivot out of that, very good. Very nice. I am completely content with going into some bonus time here, guys. I normally would shut down at around 10 o'clock, but I'm having a really good night. It seems like we're having a good time in chat, and we've got some nice shiny luck flowing. So at the end of the sandwich, we'll pop another one up. We'll go for another 30 and kind of reassess from there. How's that sound to you guys? I ran right into those Murkrow without even realizing it. I like the way Andrew said that too. Barney yards. It's like denizens of the barnyard. The Barney yards. Oh, okay, Murkrow. That's not Murkrow. I saw you from a mile away, Zorua. Do it. Just do it. Now, you could go with Ben Stiller, or you could go with the classic Palpatine. Do it. How are we doing on that sandwich? 1 minute? All right. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute. How do you fix a wobbly board? Screw it. Jesus. I didn't even have time to process it. I just walked right into it. What? I see it now. I didn't see it before I went to the bush, but I saw it after the fact. How do you adjuster a crooked Photoshop meme? Oh, you want some snack? I know. Okay. You know what, guys? All right, give me a second. Let me let this sandwich run its course here real quick. I'd be absolutely blown away if in the last 10 seconds I got a shiny Impidimp on the sandwich. Not that it has sparkling power and has any means of influencing shiny power. It's just a matter of spawning more Impidimp and giving us a higher chance of finding shinies. That said, oh, you guys in the Murkrow Impidimp combo here, you both suck. How did Amelia Earhart make history with a plane flu? Oh my goodness. Well, no, Chef, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and maybe entertain with a couple of more crappy really good dad puns. I got to snack my cats real quick. So give me another minute and a half here, folks, and we will be right back. Come on, Toby. As if we never left. Oh my goodness, there's more here. Okay. What do you do when you eat bad food? You spew it. That's fair. That's a fair assessment of that. When somebody asks you a riddle and you have the answer, what do you saw? What do you say? I knew it though. That's a good answer. It's another valid answer. What do you do with old beef and veggie patties when you aren't sure how to prep them? Stew it. You know, he may be punny, but damn it, he's brilliant. All right, let's get off my ride on here and let's pop up another. You know what? Before we do that, let's go heal up our Pokemon because I'm getting tired of looking at a bunch of like an infirmary, like a battlefield infirmary, basically in my party. What do you do when you toss a ball? Through it? Hey! I feel like I can brain again! Yay! How cool would it be if one of these guys was a random shiny, right? Right? You know? Like a blue roly-poly or something like that? Or like a yellow Q-font? Or like, I don't know what the hell Bramblin's is. It's like a light base. Get away from me, Rufflet. Alright, let's do the sandwich out here, and then we'll run into the lag tree thicket again. Well, you know what? We're going to be doing the sandwich. I want to see, is there one other Dark-type Pokemon, aside from Impidimp, that would be a really good hunt? We already got the Lokix. We already got the Pawniard. Houndoom would not be bad. We also do have the outbreaks of Ghastly and Haunter. And what was the other one I had that was really good? I know I already did the, I checked out the Sableye one. That was bad. What other dark types do we have here? Salazzle's a fire type. Ooh, Mabostiff. Interesting. Trying to think, is there a lot of other dark types in the middle of the map there? Nah, that's not even that great of a shiny. You know what? Screw it. Let's just stay here. We'll do the Impidimp. Why not, you know? We'll just make it, I saw the Umbreon. I mean, I believe me, shiny Umbreon is amazing. Breon. But I'm trying to think. There's one wild Umbreon, I want to say, and it's one of the Terra Umbreon, but I can't think of where it is. Hang on a second. I know that there's a joke in here. I gotta see where you're pulling the pun here, Chef. Damn it! I was waiting for it. You know what? It was unrelated, but I knew it was going to be related. It's always related with you. There's always a punchline with this one. Yeah, I'll tell you what they didn't renew. Michael LaForest's contract. Am I right? Hey. Sweet. All right. I gotta tell you. All right. Honestly, though, I've made this sandwich 3 times now. I would eat this sandwich. This is a good-looking sandwich. Like, not just the fact, I'm not saying just because I made it, I'm saying, like, the actual content of the sandwich, like, filet, like, fish fillet with avocado, lettuce and tomato on a it's not bad. I'm not mad with it. Yo, and listen, I make Fat Sammys all day. If you're gonna make a sandwich, you gotta make a Fat Sammy. There's no reason. Why would you mess around? Need more giant balls of rice. Yo, actually, now that you say that, I'm curious about the fish. If you're still here, I'm really curious about the sandwich that you made for the water types. How hard was it to put 6 rice patties on a sandwich? Yo, that's true. There is the great noodle sandwich. There's one. There are a couple sandwiches where it's like you got to drop like. Yeah, it's true. I did do the great noodle sandwich for one of these. Did I wait? Did it not give me the full power of the sandwich? Give me a second here. Hang on a second. Just doing a quick review. Just a quick review, making sure that I got that shiny. Oh wait, I can also see the damn power of the sandwich here. All right, we're good. I don't need this. Oh, if you don't think noodles on a sandwich looks bomb, we can't be friends. I listen. If you don't think noodles on a sandwich looks bomb, if I could speak, forget it. I'm done. I'm out. I'm not speaking anymore. And that entertaining content. Entertain yourselves. Chef. I feel like at some point my brain is just going to start melting and my speech is going to devolve into Charlie Brown's teacher. Rice in your noodles is bomb too. Honestly, like my eyes were really okay. So like as a member of a certain upbringing, we'll say, chicken noodle soup, bomb diggity. My eyes were very recently over the last few years open to chicken and rice soup. Where has that been my whole life? Oh, chef, I need that. That's at that point there will be much better editing techniques in the channel. So the ability to put like your face or my face or like my logo on Palpatine and him saying that would be very likely at that point, and I'm looking forward to that moment. I'm suddenly very excited for the chance to act as editor Palpatine. Well, you don't want the notoriety. I'll tell you what I want is a blue imp. The benefit of doing this during the day now and not at night is the fact that there are no Murkrow that'll come out to like potentially look like a blue one. Oh my god. I'd say you guys are too much, but you're not enough. Keep going. You're a bunch of hams. Speaking of hams, never mind. Never forget people eat Lechonk. Never forget! Lechonk are friends and food. That's horrible, actually. Jeez. I feel terrible for having just said that. I actually feel kind of wrong for having just said that. I don't... Bad llama. Hey chef, I gotta You want to know something funny? I don't know why I just thought of this. I still have 10 pancakes in my fridge. I gotta tell you though, dude, on a separate note, and for just for the sake of it, like, I I absolutely want. Wasn't expecting that joke to come full circle suddenly. I was not expecting that. I should have. Well played, sir. But absolutely, I was driving home tonight and passed by a Denny's and I saw a 24/7 service and I was like, oh, it's on. Dude, I always have. I always have. I always will. The day it starts to slowly roll like thunder, I'm going to start worrying about you. You know, letting other people beat you to the punchline. Dude, Lofi, I gotta say, the only thing, honestly, I feel like Denny's would have working for it at that point is a service element of it. Like, I prefer... I mean, let me put it this way. Clearly, I prefer IHOP. Big fan. Love the pancakes. And just saying, you know, IHOP. If you need if you want to sponsor somebody, IHOP for your pancakes. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, no, it would be, you know, if I could find a 24/7 place that does pancakes like that, and I might be able to get stacks a little faster, then yeah, you know, I could knock out that. I see. That's the thing, Chef. I still feel extremely confident in the right circumstance. I can knock those pancakes down, no problem. It's just a matter of like what happened with circumstance and timing, and I'm like, I know what I would do differently this time. It's time for breakfast. I mean, you also have to remember. You also have to remember. I respect that. First off, I mean, not that this was really a factor in the decision making at the time. It was just more of a effect after the causation. But my sensitive baby boy belly did not take the delay from stack 1 to stack 2 very well. What I should have done was ordered 2 stacks right off the bat. I should have just gone absolutely ham sauce and house 10 of them right then, right there. Then I would have been able to like give myself like a proper break, not like low expectation on the next stack, you know, or at least low expectation to force down the next stack right away. Like I like obviously take like a good little bit of a breather, not too much though, you know. Bro, I don't need my I don't. How did I hit that toad school from 17 feet away? That's silly. Lofi, I'm not really sure how to feel about that one. I don't. As long as the pancakes don't have whiskers, I guess. Yeah. As long as the pancakes don't have whiskers, I think I'm okay. Yeah, as long as the pancakes don't have whiskers, I'm definitely okay. I'm definitely okay with that as long as the cakey pans are not whisked, betwixt, if you will. I gotta say though, Denny's has a couple of things going for it. Just hear me out on this one. Just hear me out. Oh no, oh Lofi. Oh no, this is where we're gonna have to agree to disagree, my friend. I mean, Waffle House is the Papa John's of pancake houses. I said what I said. Denny's at least has Hush Puppies going for it, you know? The Red Velvet Hush Puppies, too, you know? You get a Grand Slam. Get a burger with an egg on it at 2 in the afternoon or 2 in the morning. It doesn't matter. Lofi. Sir! Sir! I wasn't expecting that to be a Zorua randomly. All right, I need opinions from chat. I need to know what the best like delivery service pizza is out there because I cannot accept that Papa John's is the best on the market here. Oh, all right. Well, I'll give you the bias, but I can't allow that to be the outstanding opinion in this chat. That hang on a moment here. I'm accepting of a lot of things, but Papa John's being the all end all be all pizza, I don't think so. I mean, in my opinion, I gotta hang on. Let me clear my throat. We're talking about if we're gonna bring ourselves down to the level of Papa John's pizza. I said what I said. Down to the level of Papa John's pizza. Then there are two clear-cut champions in the category, and it is the Hut of Pizza, and it is the Littlest Caesar. The OG Hut of Pizza, and then its replacement as the NFL's official pizza. Sir! I said what I said, sir! I said what I said! It's actually a lifetime contract upon submission of the red button. It was on the dotted line of your last DoorDash order for Papa John's. It was if you believe this is our best and the best that we can provide, then you must subscribe to this small YouTuber and remain until he is a larger YouTuber, and then remain further. Believe it was in the T's and C's. I thought I remember hearing about that on Reddit somewhere. This is not an Applin. See? Because apples don't walk on the ground. Zorua. Imposter. You tricksy fox you. Speaking of tricksters, yo, but honestly, this Impidimp needs to be blue. You know, an in is a staunch term. I would say it's an acquaintance. Somebody who understands the legalese. You know, it may or may not be the Papa himself. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. But I mean, I haven't heard anybody saying it's not. So. No, if I had the Papa's ear, I'd be telling him much other things. Many other things. Chief amongst them, how not to be a racist would be strong start. But you see, Chef, yeah, we're on the same page. It's a good. It's a starting point. You know, I can't say it's the entirety of the conversation, but it's a significant portion of the conversation. It's I feel like I have been going like backwards on a NASCAR track for the last 40 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's up there. You know, I don't listen. I can't identify what number one would be, but I could imagine that there's room for error. We'll say room for growth. Room for growth is more accurate. I am shocked right now that I still cannot find this little blue trickster. I want to do a like a Zorua or Zoroark, even a Ditto shiny hunt at some point, because there's a degree of difficulty to it that is beyond really kind of any of the other hunts. Like that is a great example right there. Like this could be a shiny, but in the overworld, it's not going to show. Like shiny Zorua, Zoroark, or Ditto don't show in the overworld as shinies. So you kind of have to like, test them out. And if you see one, just do the Let's Go feature, like hang on, and see if your Pokemon will attack it. I would absolutely go insane if in like the middle of saying like and see if your Pokemon won't attack it. It just didn't attack it, and I got a shiny Zorua in that explanation. But because of the fact that I'm saying it this way, it means it'll never happen. So, moving on, let's keep searching for this blue Impidimp. Yeah, you know what? It is. You know what? Hang on, I gotta do. Andrew was right about this before. It's probably the shittiest dab I've ever done, but I mean, at the same time, I'm not like a dabber, so I did keep your reduce your expectations to 0. A shiny Shroodle would be cool too, but like the eyes gotta be pink. Yeah, no. In the Let's Go feature, if you're using the Let's Go feature, otherwise I don't really know what else it would be, but it won't attack. It 100%, 100,000% will not attack a shiny. I've seen clip after clip after clip after clip of people who I think I even sent one to Chef not too long ago. So Chef can vouch for this, but it was and Chef, if you remember, it was the shiny Zoroark clip I sent you. But I think it was like somebody rolled up on a Mabostiff on a mountain and went to like just Let's Go attack it, and their Pokemon refused and looked just like a regular normal Mabostiff, not purple, not the shiny. And so this trainer sent her Pokemon out, and in the animation of it transforming, it did the shiny sparkles and showed as a shiny Zoroark, which is insane. So, I mean, that's one thing. I mean, I would probably go searching for that one. I mean, there's a couple of places I would go for it, but chief amongst them, I would probably go up to the Sakura Trail that's in the northwest part of the map above Castle Royale Lake. Honestly, I'm going to do a shiny hunt up there at some point anyway, because I want to get a shiny Fortress, and I want to get a, what's the other one that spawns up there a lot? Oh, there's another one that spawns up there a lot that I can't think of. I guess it might be Zoroark I'm thinking of, honestly, because Zoroark do spawn up there pretty regularly, and they are just transformed as something else, or impostoring as something else, so it's just a matter. It's a matter of patience, which is not really my strong suit. But screw it, We've made it this far, Somehow through perseverance and sheer willpower, I've managed to get 2 shinies tonight. 2 shinies I wanted, actually, too. I really wanted Low Kicks and Pawniard. I'd like to... it would be awesome to do a shiny dex, like a whole living shiny dex, and get all 400 shiny, but that's such a tall order. And I might just settle for making my shiny Pawniard a King Gambit. Or Queen Gambit. Dude, absolutely, Lofi. Yeah. Remind me, are you playing Scarlet or Violet? I think I remember you said you were playing Violet. Scarlet. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Anytime you need help with the decks, if you need any Violet exclusives, by all means, I'm happy to help you out. Like, even feel free to hit me up in Discord and just just if I'm not doing anything, man, I'll definitely help you out. It's so fun, it's funny too with the filling the decks. When I was going around and finishing off mine, kept running into these situations where I was like, I guess let me say it and then I'll get to the funny part. But it was, I kept running into situations where I would run through the decks and look around at empty entries and be like, how the hell did I miss this? Like there was so many of these things all over the game. How did I not catch one of them? And it'd be funny because I would think to myself, like, in the early game, like, well, yeah, of course I never caught a Palmo. Why the hell would I want to catch a Palmo? It was, what use did it have, or like just stuff like that. So I'm sure that there are a ton in your case too, where it's like, how would I have not caught, what was a good one? I'm trying to think of a really good one in that case. Dude, I love running into the random Zoroarks. Chef, thank you for popping on in tonight. I had a lot of fun, and I appreciate your help with the Discord and the and everything, and the perseverance with hopping from stream to stream here. You have an awesome night, my friend. I will talk with you tomorrow. Enjoy yourself. Get some good sleep. Hasta la see ya. And we're going to be wrapping up here soon anyway, at the end of this sandwich, I think. We'll give it another 12 minutes, or if the frame rate keeps dropping. There we go. For you, my friend. If the frame rate keeps dropping, then it's going to be a little bit longer than 12 minutes. But, hey, we're here. We're chill. We're doing the thing. Just waiting. Hoping. Maybe foolishly, but hoping nonetheless. Looking for that blue Impidimp. Impy Dimpy. Ren and Stimpy. I think if I get this thing, its name is going to be Stimpy. It's not going to be red at all, so there's no... I mean, it doesn't make any sense in that regard, but... It just hit me. And sometimes when it hits you, you just know. Where, oh where? I saw the snoring bubbles over this one. I thought to myself that might have been it. I have to say, like, I'm probably never going to do a targeted hunt for it. But I really want a shiny Psyduck. I love the blue shinies. Which is why I'm hunting for Impidimp. Which is why I was happy I got Pawniard. Which is why one of my favorite shinies is Toxicroak. Yeah. Blue's a great color. Ay, where are you? Oh my god, and Komala is here. That's right. Oh, the little boy Blue. Where are you? No? No? Strudel. Okay. Maybe something hanging around this tree? No? Okay. Alright. Shiny Psyduck would be awesome, yeah. I'm trying to think. There was a... Oh, that was the other outbreak I had. I had a Psyduck outbreak, and then there's a Marill outbreak. Ooh, that's right. I forgot you were doing that. I actually didn't know until I was watching a video recently, and I feel like maybe you had mentioned this before, but and so forgive me if I'm forgetting it, but I just saw a video the other day that I did not know only Own Tempo Lycanroc can evolve into the midday form. I had no idea. I thought it was just like a matter of time. And it was just like, oh, okay, cool. It's this time of day you get the midday form. I had no idea it was literally just those with the ability Own Tempo. That's actually... I want to say that's a really cool mechanic, but I also feel like that's kind of frustrating. Maybe, and you know what? Maybe I appreciate it because there is an element of frustration to it, and like that element of challenge to it. You know, that kind of like dopamine rush of like we're really working for it, and when you finally get it, the reward is just so enriching. So I mean, hey man, I'm pulling for you. I hope you get it sooner than later. I actually just had somebody. I felt so bad when I saw this. I had commented on a Shiny Fail short and actually got an insane amount of engagement on it, which was weird. If I could have that kind of engagement on my stuff, I'd be thrilled. But somebody had commented on it and mentioned that they had spent like 5 hours hunting for Roaring Moon shiny, and had one of those moments where it was a one frame fail, and you know what I mean, like where it's like it like was on the screen for a second and then they just moved the wrong way and it despawned. And when they told me that, my heart sank. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. One of the absolute hardest, literally one of the hardest shinies to hunt, because of the cave that it's in, and the fact that the sandwich that you have to use to encounter it more also spawns Zweilous in the same spot. So you're getting fewer spawns with just that Pokemon than you would like. And then to have that happen 5 hours in, oh, I felt so bad. But there's thankfully there's a redeeming element to the story here. I found out earlier today, in comment after comment, he tried it again, and 10 minutes into his next sandwich, he got the shiny Roaring Moon. So I was extremely happy to see that. There's a redemption at the end of the rainbow. Thy name be shiny Roaring Moon. Yeah, I was very happy. But, like, can you talk about a roller coaster? I think, honestly, like, I appreciate that he was able to get back into it, too, because I feel like if I spent 5 hours and I failed a shiny Roaring Moon, or, like, a shiny Iron Valiant, or, like, anything of that magnitude, dude, I would put the controller down for a little bit, and I'd just be like, alright, I'm gonna go think about life while staring at the ceiling for about 10 minutes. That's aggressive, Lofi, but I do understand the sentiment behind it. You know what's funny? I gotta say, and I'm not, like, personally, I'm not upset that you just said that, but I'm extremely, I'm like, confused as to why chatbot didn't catch that, but it will prevent the Discord link from being sent in chat. I don't get it. Oh, Will says it. Yeah, no, I'm familiar with Will. He's I've heard him say it numerous times, whether we're playing Overwatch or just hanging in the Discord. Yeah, he did. Good dude. But yeah, right? Like it's I don't know. This chatbot's a little wonky. I have to. I don't think I saw if you answered this before. Do you prefer Streamlabs or OBS? What's your I guess succinctly why? That's interesting. OBS never crashed on me. I've had so many crashes with this though. But I like Streamlabs because I feel like it's a little bit easier to implement a lot of the different graphic elements, like even the stream starting slide and or scene, or being able to transition to be right back and all that kind of stuff, and having the theme for it all. Like, I like that. I feel like it's easier to integrate and implement those. You're not a Pineco. You're a Zorua. Come here. Come here. Come get this work. That's right. That's what you get for not shiny. That's what you get for not being shiny and not sitting in your tree. Anyway. But yeah, I feel like it's a lot easier to add the graphical elements and like themes with Streamlabs than with OBS. Yeah, yeah. I think at this point I just have like a hardware thing where I guess I have to upgrade my RAM or whatnot. I think it's more of a performance thing on my end then. Because I like Streamlabs. I really do. I like how much you can actually, like, really customize things and make it personal. How much time is left on this sandwich? Less than 5. Impidimp, it's now or never. It's now or never. Spidops, go away. Hang on. Where you go? You are an abomination! I've had Streamlabs crash on me a couple times. I've never made it to where I reset everything. Just yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. And I feel like at this point, like, Streamlabs is probably the flagship program. I mean, I feel like a lot of things are built for Streamlabs, or like a lot of platforms or widgets are, excuse me, are really kind of designed with Streamlabs in mind. Come on, Impidimp. You know what it is? It's so funny. I feel like it's like when you want something in life, you know? And it just evades you because you're, like, trying for it or forcing it. But you just gotta, like, yeah, go with the flow. Eventually. You know, just be chill with it. Eventually, one of these guys will just decide that they'll shine. Or they won't. And I gotta be chill with that, too. Fish, welcome back. Did you miss anything? Trying to think. We've had a lot of laughs. That's something. Did you see we caught 2 shinies? I'm really trying to think, like, the last time I heard you in the chat, man. That's what it was. Yes, you popped out as we caught the second shiny. Yeah, I've been waiting. Yeah, that. Thank you, Lofi. That was literally. Well, that was just the Pawniard's the last one that we got. The first one we got was Low Kicks. That's so funny. Yeah, because we got the Pawniard. You said you had a name for it, and then you disappeared, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll come back eventually. I completely forgot about that. Good call, Lofi. So yeah, Fish, what was your name for the Pawniard? God, that was funny. Black Knight? Okay. Okay. I think that'll fit. I mean, we can do that. Better late than never, right? I always have to look to see what's X and what's Y on this controller. It's the problems of having a Xbox upbringing. There we go. Nice. Hell yeah, Fish. I am all ready for it. Let me save. I just realized I never saved after catching the Pawniard. Which would be, I mean, how terrible would that be? Just to accidentally, like, the game crashes or something, you know? Alright, we got a minute 40 left on this sandwich. We're going to go through one more run here. And keep our eyes peeled for shiny Impidimp. Oh, no, Strudel. You stay away. I ain't got time for your nonsense, Strudel. I've got Impidimp to find. Not you. You're a Pawniard. You're both pink. You're pink. You're a Greedent. You're pink. None of you are worth it to me. Strudel, Greedent, Bellybolt. This Bellybolt has been in the same spot the entire time. Is this a fixed, like, spawn? I have to imagine this is a fixed spawn. It's insane to me. Impidimp. 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 Show me the blue Impidimp! Please! Please! Oh, man. Dude, I'm actually blown away right now. On an hour of sandwiches, could not get one Impidimp to shine. Sad goat. Sad goat. Fish, that's... First off, not a matter of if, but when. Second off, good question. You're gonna have to think about it. Have to think of a way to do some celebratory, Hey, Lofi, I'll take it. Nah, listen, and they're two shinies that I've wanted also, so I'm very happy with it. It was a good night for shinies. But yeah, that's gonna be that one, unfortunately. So I mean, Lofi, I gotta tell you, one of the things I don't know if you were here when I said it last time, but like, I have a couple of goals, you know, for if and when the channel does get to a point where that maybe this could be like kind of like more of a full-time thing for me, but like, I definitely want to work with an animal rescue. I definitely want to have some form of sponsorship with like a goat farm, like aside from my namesake obviously, but like, they're awesome animals. They're such great animals, and they can be great companions too. I mean, like, goats like can be raised basically as dogs, more or less. They're intelligent creatures, and they're really fun. Like, they're really good companions. Plus, they're hilarious, dude. They love to stand on shit that they shouldn't be standing on. It's like, what are you doing on that bench? You shouldn't be on that bench. What are you doing on that rock? Yeah, you can stand on that rock, but it's just weird. You're just the way you're standing there. Why are you doing that? Yeah, what are you doing? Anyway. When I hit 100 subscribers, what about a Mario Kart stream? It's possible. I'm told. You know what? I'm not against it. Definitely. You know, we'll think about it though. I mean, I might. You know, I've been wanting to do one of those kind of like wheel streams. You know, like whatever the wheel lands on, I have to do. So maybe something like that. But we'll think about it. You know, we got a little bit of time. Hopefully not so much time. I know I personally would like to hit 100 subscribers sooner, but you know, we got a little bit of time to think about it. In the meantime. In the current meantime, we are going to say our goodbyes for the night. Although I just see Lofi, we got a goat farm right next to my house. Oh, hey, we'll keep that in mind. I like that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this awesome stream tonight. Thank you for all the the fun, the jokes, the laughs, the support. You know, everything. It's always greatly appreciated. Never expected, always appreciated. But for now, you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you in Discord. I'll see you on Monday night when we come back for. Yeah, well, you know, I think Monday night we'll swing right back into we'll call that one part 2 of the 24-hour Shiny-thon. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Be safe out there, and if you haven't already, hit like and subscribe, and keep an eye out for the video dropping tomorrow. Gonna be the Gen 9 tier list. So. Yeah. Good night, guys. Goatly out.